How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Flicking Things. My name is Daniel, and today I'm going to be reviewing Sisu. So, going to this movie, I saw the trailer. By the way, I heard nothing about this movie at all before I saw the trailer. Normally, I'll follow the news online, movies that are coming out. But this one, I didn't even hear about it until I saw the trailer in theaters, and I was like, oh, wow, looks more. And then it even says, like, I think the producers of John Wick or something, or they did some comparison, whatever. So I was like, all right, John Wick, I'm in, whatever. And I gotta say, I loved this movie. This movie is awesome. It doesn't take itself too serious and knows what it is, and it goes straight into that genre. And I'm talking about the John Wick type of genre where it's just, all out violence, all out, one guy versus a bunch of guys. I know some of you are probably thinking, well, we've seen that a bunch of times, with John Wick and, what's that guy's name? Bob Odenkirk and Nobody. But I will say, as far as the action and the creativity in this is a little bit different. It's like the kills are very creative, which I really like. That's probably why I love this movie so much. If you've seen the trailer, you kind of know the synopsis. It's basically... some Germans, the Nazis, they, cross this one guy, do something dirty to him, they mess with the wrong guy pretty much. It's like that one meme, you screw around, you're going to find out. And I really, really love the way they opened the movie. It's like split up into chapters. I can't remember how many chapters it is. It's got that, I know people are going to probably make comparisons of like that style of Quentin Tarantino, but even though he's not really the first one to do like chapters type of thing, but like you get the point. So yeah, it was just in the beginning, it's just this guy, digging for gold. Not to get too much away, but it did sort of remind me of the Coen brothers, the one Netflix movie, The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. One of the stories where this guy, he's digging for gold and he's just him and nature, and there's no music really at all, and it's just just the sound of nature and him just digging for gold. And it's literally like that in this movie at the beginning. And I really, really like that. I don't know, just something like that just makes it like, it just draws you into their world. The protagonist's world. You just picture yourself with nature and just, it's very peaceful. But obviously that doesn't last. And I'm not going to get more into the movie, but it doesn't last. And then, something happens, and then all hell breaks loose. And like I said, the kills are very creative. And I love as each chapter goes on, the stakes get higher and higher, and the ridiculousness of it gets higher and higher. You sort of have to suspend belief, because it does get really ridiculous. But I think that's why I loved it so much. It's like, all right, we're really going there. All right, fine. I'm in it. I love it so far. Let's do this. But I will say, despite the ridiculousness of it, there is one scene that I was like, I don't know if I buy it. I don't know. I'm not too sure about that. They probably could have done it in a different way. I don't know. It didn't change my opinion in the movie. Definitely didn't. Like, obviously, like I said, love this movie. But it is one of those things, for some people it might work, for some it won't. If you get to that point and you're enjoying it, like I do feel like most people won't check out of the movie. So I can't say like, oh, this might affect someone's opinion. That might be the final straw. So I would say if you're into it, maybe, this won't sway your decision on how you feel about the movie. But I don't know, maybe there is someone that would be like, all right, I'm out, The protagonist was great in this movie as well. I don't recognize the actor. In fact, I don't even know who the actor is, but he did fantastic in this movie. Even though he's a man of few words, I feel like he did a great job. It sort of reminds me of Sylvester Stallone in First Blood. As I was sitting, I was like, yeah, this reminds me of First Blood, because it's the character is sort of similar. Even their backstory is sort of similar. It's just a guy who's just trying to get through in life, in society, and these punks want to bother him, and then it's like I said, you mess around, you're going to find out. So yeah, I definitely get some First Blood vibes. The protagonist, like I said, the actor is great, just as how Sylvester Stallone is great in First Blood. But this time it's, obviously a different setting. It's not like, I don't want to make it sound like it's a copy and paste, but there's definitely, you could tell there's some inspiration there. And as far as runtime, I thought it was perfect. I believe it's only an hour and a half, and I think that was perfect. Some movies can overstay the welcome where it's like, it just goes on and drags on, but this one is the perfect runtime. It's a very contained movie, so there's no like expanded world, like, you know, you got John Wick, so you're trying to do some world building and also um focus on the main plot. Whereas this, it's just, you know, it's a very contained story of, you know, this one guy and the group of Nazis, and that's basically all it is. So the runtime is perfect. So I do feel like if it was like any longer, like an hour and 45, it would have been too long. But an hour and a half is definitely perfect for this movie. So yeah, other than that, I really don't have no complaints. I really enjoyed this movie. It's definitely a movie that I feel like if you're into the John Wick type of genre, those type of movies, like I said, Nobody and all that stuff, you're definitely gonna like this one. Like I said, the kills are very creative, pretty original, ridiculous at times, but it's still fun, and I really enjoyed it. And I definitely think you guys should check it out. All right, so I'm gonna give this movie a rating. I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 John Wicks. We'll go with that. Yeah, like I said, this movie was awesome. I loved it, and I think if you're not gonna see it in theaters, at least see it in when it comes out in streaming, which will probably come out soon, to be honest, because usually smaller movies like this, you know, they have a very short theater run time. So yeah, I do feel like at least watch it on streaming and check it out. It's a really awesome movie. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you.